Good morning and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another instalment of Dan's quickfire 5-minute, never really 5-minute walk around videos. This here is a 6-seater variant of the Ford Tourneo Custom Titanium in Agate Black. This vehicle features the 2-litre Eco Blue engine producing 130 PS of power. That 130 PS of power is then transmitted through the front wheels through an automatic gearbox. We've done just 5,500 miles and registered on a 73 plate. We'll be taking Ford manufacturer warranty till October 2026. So in the next 4 minutes or so, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Agate Black looking just fantastic on a shiny sunny May day. We also have some fantastic headlights with LED daytime running lights as well. Just below we can see front fog lights and front parking sensors making themselves around that front lip of the bumper. Love the black with the chrome grille with the chrome shrouding around the front fog lights. Goes very nicely together. Up next are these 17-inch silver sparkle alloy wheels, looking just marvellous. Finished off with the Michelin Aguirre tyres, and again, as it's done such little mileage, they're in fantastic condition. Drawing your attention now to the windscreen, we have a few sensors, such as that one, which is a light sensor. So as the sun goes down and the moon goes up, your lights will come on automatically. At the top of the windscreen there, admittedly in the reflection of a tree, are two more sensors. You have a light sensor for the auto high beam and a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. Back down to the body, we have power folding and heated door mirrors there. So as you lock the vehicle, the mirrors will shut in, or you can manually close them up with a button inside. Driver's door, we have high security locking, and we have a side step to help entry to the 3 rear seats. We're going to have a quick look at the offside bodywork, so taking a step back and just gently rocking that camera down the offside like so. Gives you an understanding of how immaculate this Tourneo is. Offside rear now, again another gorgeous 17-inch alloy wheel. Starting to move ourselves around the back now. Front parking sensors complemented beautifully with rear parking sensors. Tourneo custom badging to the left hand side and Ford in the middle. How great does that rear privacy glass look as well, in combination with the silver wheels and the Agate Black body colour. We give the near side the exact same treatment now, just gently rocking the camera down like so. And as you can see for yourself, I won't waste too much time on it because it's immaculate. Near side rear, another fantastic alloy wheel. I think I forgot the offside rear, I'll go back to that. And followed by the near side front. So Eco Blue, often get asked, what does the blue bit mean? That stands for your AdBlue system. So there you have the diesel filling tank and you have the AdBlue reservoir. AdBlue is a solution that gets sprayed onto the exhaust gases, making it a nice clean burn. Don't panic, we fill it up on a used car prep so you don't have to worry about it for many a mile. Underneath this boot we have a gigantic rear boot space. So as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, this is the 6-seater variant. So we have 3 seats in the front, 3 middle seats and no rear seats. So this one was spec'd without rear seating, meaning we have a gigantic boot space. Many advantages of this. Quite a lot of Tourneo customers don't actually need all 8 or 9 seats, and most people take them out anyway, so you get a very good value vehicle, but you don't get rear seats. If you did have big dogs, for example, maybe you like an adventure, anything you need, maybe a big transit van style vehicle, this gives you the option of doing that. So you can have dogs in there quite comfortably, but if you did need to take those out, they could be removed as well. If you wanted them in there, I'm sure they slide back as well. So many advantages of only having the 6 seats. We still have all the gadgets in the back there: rear sun blinds, rear air conditioning, rear speaker system, rear lighting. We have 6 USBs in the back there, 2 there, 2 more there, and 2 more on the front of the handbrake. And as you can see, if you only had 5 passengers, that middle seat could be folded down to become a table/cup holder system. Let's go have a look at those seats then, shall we? Closing up the tailgate and cruising ourselves around to the offside. Offside rear wheel. Perfect. Didn't forget. Okay, so have a look at the seats. Got this lovely light grey with a darker charcoal around the outer side. Very supportive in the lower back and the base part of the seat. If you did require ISO fixing, you have one on the offside and one again on the near side rear. Now these seats are very versatile. I mentioned earlier we can remove them. Let me take you to half zoom. There we are. Pull this lever, the top half folds down. Next we're looking at the second lever down here. Pull this one upwards, that folds up like so. Now we can look around the back of the seat, because this lever here will then remove this whole seating unit. All three are exactly the same. So again, if you didn't need 3 seats in the back, you only need 3 at the front, and take these seats out. Maybe you had an abundance of dogs. Who knows? Very versatile space indeed. Right, so folding these back up with my elbow, like so. Hear the click, it locks into place, and the front comes up. Also, sorry if that made you a little bit dizzy. 2 more USBs on the bottom of the handbrake. So that is the rear, the exterior. Let's have a look in the driver's seat. Let me just turn those chimes off. I've got the door open, the ignition on. It does not like that. Okay, so we have 2 electric windows, front electric windows that is, folding mirrors and mirror adjustments on there, and interior locking is found just left of the door handle. Showing you the camera, showing you the front seats now. Let's just go back to normal zoom. We have a lovely pattern again. As you can see, they're in fantastic condition. The front seats are heated as well, so if you do suffer with a cold bottom, then happy days. Lighting cluster, that's your automatic lights, front and rear fogs, and dimmer switch for the driver display. We have a few neat cubby holes here, perfect one for your documents there, maybe you're going abroad. And we have this cubby hole here, which is perfect for the driver because they have their own individual USB and 12-volt socket. Showing you around the driver display now. Analog gauges, RPM to the left hand side with speed, miles per hour and kilometers an hour to the right hand side. Gear select indicator, coolant temperature sensor and fuel gauge are at the bottom, with a little digital driver display in the middle, so you can have it set as a digital speedo, for example. And you obviously got the ambient air temperature there as well. The exact mileage at the time of recording is 5,549.6. Showing you around the steering wheel very quickly, we have the controls for the screen, voice command, pick up and decline, and previous and next song function. The left hand side is where you can find your cruise control with speed limiter, and have a minus volume, plus volume, and a mute button also. Progressing now, we have 3 buttons there, 1 to turn off your traction control, 1 to take you to an eco drive mode, and 1 to turn off the parking sensors. There are the controls there for the automatic gearbox, with plus and minus to go up and down the gearbox respectively on the right hand side. Another USB and a 12-volt socket, and we have the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So you can see the heated seats at the bottom, the electronically heated windscreen, then flows of vents in the middle with your recirculation and AC to the right hand side. And to conclude, this beautiful screen here is called a Sync 3.4 monitor. We have audio on the left hand side like so. We can go into there, we have different sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth. Your phone connectivity is in here, connected via Bluetooth. And you might see we're missing the navigation. That is correct, we don't have forward sync navigation, but do not fear, you're not going to be left without nav, because 99% of people watching this video will have a smartphone. So plug your phone in using that USB port there and your charging lead, and it shall mirror your phone, so Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, onto this screen here. So please refer to my photographs where I've taken some photos of the nav working, so you can use Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, and obviously they're all usable in Europe also. So you're not stuck with no navigation, you just don't have the forward navigation on board. So that's about it for my 5-minute walk around video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did have any other questions, please do give me a call, 01376 550 899. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.